Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We are here with Fred and Lucy and we're going to demonstrate all the obedience command they've learned here at school. As you notice, Lucy's seated very nicely at Fred's left, which is where all the training starts and stops. And now we're going to introduce the training equipment. Fred's got a standard 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to make a correction. And the only correction we give here at school is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that's the second piece of equipment. And again, Lucy's seated very nicely at Fred's left, and the first command we're going to demonstrate is heeling. Heeling is proper leash walking, and the command is Lucy heel. Now Lucy's got a job to do at this point, and that's to stay even with Fred's left leg, no forging ahead, no lagging behind. And you'll notice whenever Fred stops walking with Lucy, she's been trained to automatically sit and wait for the next command. Nice automatic sit. She's looking up at Fred, which is always a good thing. And again, she should adjust to your pace. So if you're walking briskly, she should speed up, and if you're taking a nice leisurely stroll, she should slow down. Nice automatic sit. Again, you can speed up, you can slow down, you can make sharp left turns, make sharp right turns, just to kind of keep her focused. Now the next command we're going to demonstrate is the sit-stay. The sit-stay is a hand and a voice command. Use your left open palm, and the one-word firm command to stay. Now when your guys come home tomorrow, we're going to recommend that you practice working with them and have her hold this sit-stay for 30 seconds, working up to 3 minutes. When Fred returns back to Lucy, you'll notice he's going to walk all the way around her counterclockwise. She should stay seated until Fred gives her another command, and they take off heeling again. Another nice automatic sit. Nice automatic sit. We're going to show you that sit-stay again. Again, you take your left open palm, the one-word firm command to stay. Go out to the end of your 6-foot training lead. Again, have her hold this for 30 seconds or so, slowly working up to 3 minutes. And instead of returning back to Lucy, Fred's going to show you the recall or the come command. The command is Lucy come. Fred praises her on the way in, and she should come back and sit facing you. So it teaches her to come when called, and it also teaches her to greet you nicely when she gets there. No jumping up or anything like that. Another nice automatic sit. Fred's giving her lots of praise, letting her know that she's doing a good job. Fred will show you that sit-stay one more time. If you're working in a fenced, now she made a mistake, Fred just said no, had her go right back to that sit. If you're working in a fenced-in area, you can drop the leash, slowly increase the distance between you and Lucy. He has her hold this, and then the command is Lucy come. Lighten the tone of your voice, make it a happy command. She comes back, gets a little love, and then they take off heeling again. Fulham is a little bit more on the stubborn side than Lucy. They're both very, very sweet and very nice. She's much more compliant, but he's done a really nice job too, and you'll see in his video. Okay, now the next command we're going to demonstrate is going to be the down from heel position. So always have her seated first. Use your left open palm, push it towards the ground, and the one-word command to down and then to stay. And Fred walks out to the end of his 6-foot training lead. With your down stay, you can have them hold that for a minute, slowly working up to 5 minutes. Again, you can practice these commands inside and outside of your home. Fred has her hold that, and when he returns back to Lucy, again, he's going to walk all the way around counterclockwise. He'll stop right there at heel position, and then she's ready for another command, and they take off heeling again. She's such a good girl. Good. We'll show you that down from heel position again. Down and stay. The only time we use their name in training is when you're having them heel, so Lucy heel, or when you're calling her, Lucy come. Then instead of returning back to Lucy this time, Fred's going to call her out of that down stay. She comes walking back, sits very nicely, gets some more love for doing a good job, and then they take off heeling again. And then the very last command we're going to show you is going to be the distance down, so always have her seated again first, go out to the end of your lead, and use your right hand this time, and the one-word command to down. Well, she's a little stubborn. Fred gave her just a little tiny correction towards the ground. She's a little nervous. There we go. And she's a little bit of a softie, so the corrections are very, very subtle. Good girl. She's done a really nice job here at school. We absolutely adore both of your guys and girls. So we want to thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer. And we'll be back shortly with Fulham.